The past interviews of Suella Braverman are always interesting because she emerges as increasingly incompetent. When asked about the ERG, she doesn't seem able to tell us anything about it. I can tell you a bit about it. The ERG was founded in 1993. It did what it could to produce sort of tailor-made questions, particularly in 2019, which people like Jacob Rees-Mogg could use to create chaos in the government. It's a sort of party within a party, and it's funded heavily by taxpayers' money, and yet it's very difficult to say who was in it or who is in it. There are, there's much speculation. Sometimes we know. So we know, for example, members of the group are often referred to as subscribers: Jacob Rees-Mogg, Suella Braverman, Therese Coffey, James Cleverly, Liz Truss, presumably, and Kwasi Kwarteng with his prodigious package, undoubtedly, and it can go on and on and on. But the problem is it legitimate for a private group, whether in the Conservative Party or in the Labour Party or the Liberal Party or any other party, to be funded by public money and to behave like some sort of quasi Masonic sect? I think not. Listen to what Suella Braverman has to say. She gets out of most of her problems simply by giggling. It's extraordinary.
Could you also just explain to us what is the European Research Group? Because a lot of people are saying it's effectively a party within a party. It's a group of hardline Brexiteers, some of whom are government ministers, operating within the Conservative Party and taking public money, because a lot of you use public money as MPs to fund this group, the ERG.
The European Research Group has been in existence for many, many years, actually, and its express mission is to support the government to deliver a Brexit which is reflective of the result of the referendum and which is prosperity-led and successful.
How many government ministers are in it?
I'm not going to say how many government ministers are in it because it is essentially a group of members of Parliament. It's a
secret society, is it?
It's not a secret society. It's a European research group.
So why won't you say how many ministers are in it?
It's a group of MPs who are supporting the government to deliver a Brexit which works for everybody, representing all strands.
So why can't you tell us who's in it?
If
we pay for it, we ought to know who's in it.
It's a group of MPs which is committed to delivering the government's agenda.
Yeah, but who?
And supporting the government.
Sorry, you just said you take public money. Therefore, the public ought to know where its money is going. Who are the members?
It's all on the public record, and people are able to disclose their name. I've told you.
Where can we see the list?
That the members of the European Research Group are a group of MPs who support the government's agenda in delivering.
But where can we see the list of members?
The list of members is kept by the European Research Group.
So where can we see it? The people who pay for it.
It's available if necessary.
I'm asking you, therefore it's necessary. Where can I see this list?
It's available because everyone has to declare...
Okay, well, can I have it?
This is not something but I can definitely provide that. It's a list of MPs who make clear their declarations of contributions to the European Research Group. It funds a researcher who is providing research.
Now, this was an interview done before Suella Braverman became Home Secretary. And on the basis of that interview, do you really think that she is a sound choice for Home Secretary, not by one Prime Minister, but by two? It's a good question.